What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NFL video with your boy. Drop a like down below, comment anything in the comment section, and enter your name into the $100 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, all that good stuff. The winner of last week's $100 giveaway is Preston Sloan. Preston Sloan, hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get that PayPal information and send that over to you. Appreciate you commenting. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate everyone who commented and watched. All that good stuff, man. Let's get straight into week 6, baby. As you guys know, early in the week, we do this first look lineup build. I'm pretty much just going to talk about the guys I'm putting in the first look lineup, explain why I like the guys in the first look lineup, kind of give you guys an idea of roster construction, stuff like that, just kind of early in the week. And then as the week goes on, later on in the week on Friday, we'll do a final look breakdown position by position and talk about the whole core that we like and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. All right, first look lineup video for week 6. Let's get it. I'm not going to keep up too much of your time. You guys know I try to make it as simple and quick to the point as I can. As long as you guys get all the information I feel like you need to get, kind of get you in and out. All right, so starting off at quarterback, I'm going Josh Allen, baby. This is a good game right here. Buffalo at Kansas City is a fantastic game. I love this game, and getting Josh Allen is a priority for me right now. There are multiple options that I like, and I'll get further into detail about them later on in the week. But Josh Allen for me is going to be in the first look lineup build. I just love this spot here. I think this is going to be a very good game right here. I'm super, super, super excited about this one. Josh Allen is just my favorite quarterback on the entire board, and he is my locked-in quarterback early on in the week first look lineup. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch to wide receiver and pair him up with Stefon Diggs. We know how good Stefon's been this year, man. Stefon's been fantastic. He's definitely the highest utilized Buffalo wide receiver. I know y'all saw a couple big bomb plays to Gabe Davis, and that will happen from time to time. But the priority for this Buffalo offense is getting the ball in Stefon Diggs' hands. Expect Stefon to really shine in a game like this against Kansas City. Love this spot for Josh Allen and Stefon. Josh Allen gives you that amazing floor with his rushing ability. Plus, he's going to really do damage to Stefon in this one. Expect Stefon to get over 100 yards easily. I think he has a fantastic game, and I love this pairing is my number one pairing early on in the week. Absolutely love these guys in what should be a fantastic game with Buffalo and Kansas City. All right, now running back. We got some value this week, y'all. We got Ramondre Stevenson coming in. Damian Harris was my sneaky player of the week last week, and he ended up getting hurt, unfortunately. What did that mean? Ramondre came in and dominated. He's going to get all of the run here. I love this spot for Ramondre. Obviously, make sure he, in fact, is going to for sure play. As Damian Harris most likely miss. I expect Damian Harris to miss this next game. Yeah, he's likely to miss some time. So, Ramondre Stevenson's going to be the number one guy for New England. He will get all of the snaps. The usage here is what it's all about. I've told you guys a million times. When it comes to making your decisions, make the decision on the guy who's going to be on the field most and have the highest opportunity. And Ramondre Stevenson at 6K, they kind of brought his price up with Damian Harris out, but Ramondre is going to be a fantastic option in this one. I love him, and I'm locking him in early for sure. Next up, another injury happened. You got Rashad Penny out. That means Kenneth Walker III is going to be the guy. I love this dude right here. This is a fantastic spot for him. Rashad Penny's undergoing surgery, so he's a goner. That means Penny's going to come in and really get that starting role, and I love him here at 5'4". Fantastic play here. He's going to get involved in the pass game. He's going to get involved heavily in the run game. I just love this spot here against Arizona. A great matchup, great opportunity. Everything is there for him to really shine this week, so I really, really love him a lot. All right. This dude has yet to fail me, so I'm going to stick with him, honestly, and his price is still amazing. At 5'6", Tyler Lockett. Great matchup against Arizona and what should be a good game here. Tyler Lockett, once again, is under 6K for a guy getting a ton of work in this offense. He got 2 touchdowns last week. Great spot for Tyler Lockett once again to shine. Him and Metcalf are in great spots. You're just getting Lockett at a supreme price. So really love Tyler Lockett this week. Once again, that price is too cheap. One guy that's a cheap wide receiver for me that I'm going to be going with is Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore really sticks out to me as a fantastic play as well. Running back the plays of Kenneth Walker and Tyler Lockett, Rondale Moore is in a fantastic spot here. Like I said, I really, really like this game. Arizona Seattle could be that game where it ends up being that huge high scoring game. Seattle games have been high scoring majority of the time this year. They're just defensively can't score, but offensively they've been solid. So games have been high scoring. I would not be surprised to see like Kyler Murray have a huge, biggest game of the year so far. I wouldn't be surprised to see these things happen for Arizona because it's a fantastic game here. And I'm going to talk about another Arizona play I like, matter of fact, because I really liked that game early on this week. At tight end, I'm just going to go Mr. Reliable. This could change obviously as the week goes on, but I landed on this price tag. Tyler Higbee at 4.6 is fantastic. He runs a lot of routes. He's just one of the top receivers for Matthew Stafford right now. And it's just a fantastic spot here. Zach Ertz dropped over 16 against this defense. It's just a solid spot for Tyler Higbee to hit some value here at home in Los Angeles. Like I said, I landed on this spot. I could probably play with that position for sure, but I landed on a price where I'm able to get a guy who runs plenty of routes. He lines up in the slot a good bit too, lines up outside, all around. They move him around. Tyler Higbee is a guy that Matthew Stafford definitely leans on at times. So I really like Higbee as well. Another Arizona guy. I told you guys I have another Arizona guy that I really like this week, and that's going to be Eno Benjamin. Now, this is make sure you keep an eye on this. James Conner got banged up, a rib issue. He already came in the game with like a chest padding to kind of protect him, and he still ended up having to leave the game with the ribs. I think they give him a week off here. That's my prediction. I don't see why they would put him back out there, regardless of how well he gets over the week. I mean, just with him already having the rib issue last season and him dealing with the rib issue this year and still having to leave with the protection he had already last week, I think they just need to give James Conner this week off. And with that being said, Eno Benjamin is going to be the guy for Arizona. And like I've mentioned multiple times in this video, Seattle, Arizona is a game that I really have some interest in outside of the Buffalo KC. So it's Buffalo KC, Seattle, Arizona. These two games really stick out to me as being like prime spots that I want exposure to. So Eno Benjamin at 4.6. If in fact James Conner ends up out, which I am expecting him to be at as of right now, if James Conner's in, I don't want Eno. Eno Benjamin ends up going out the window. But because of James Conner's injury situation now, I think they play it safe with him, and he ends up out week 6. That's my prediction as of now, early week. On the final look video on Friday, we'll kind of have a better idea of this. We'll be able to break that down even further. But as of now, that's what I'm expecting, and it kind of just brings this lineup together perfectly. Now, when it comes to defense, to finish it off, y'all know defense is the last thing I really spend much time worrying about. I'm landing on the Saints at 2.8. Still, as you guys know, the Saints for some reason won't lock in on the lineup builder when I'm doing the video, but it will come in on optimizer, so that's no big deal. And if I was to scroll, let me see. If I was to scroll down right here, if I was to scroll down right here, optimize is right down here as well, and you're able to bring in defense that way too. It's just for some reason the lock button can't be fixed. I don't know. But anyway, the Saints defense. Now I get it, Cincinnati's offense is solid, but the one weak point here is their offensive line is struggling. New Orleans can have their moments, and they're at home in New Orleans. I like this spot here, man. When it comes to defense, most of the time I like to take a cheap defense at home. It's not the greatest spot against a solid Cincinnati offense, but New Orleans is in a solid spot here at home at only 2.8. Just gives you a solid punt defense that feels pretty good to me. Cincinnati's Vegas total is also pretty damn low, so Vegas also thinks Saints defense does solid. I think this is a solid spot here. I think Lattimore does a decent job against Jamar Chase, and that Burrow is going to take some sacks, and that should give Saints solid value. Now, there's not value like the Cowboys defense was last week. This week, we don't have anything like that this week so far. So because of that, I'm landing on the Saints. They are one of my favorite point per dollar defenses, and most of the time I like to spend down at defense. So 2.8 on Saints defense to finish it off. So we've got Josh Allen paired up with Stephon Diggs in that game against Kansas City. We've got Ramondre Stevenson, no Damian Harris. Kenneth Walker, no Rashad Penny. Tyler Lockett still is just too cheap for his usage in this offense and in a great matchup against Arizona. Running it back with Rondale Moore and Eno Benjamin. Rondale Moore is only 4.2. Got 8 targets last week. He's going to get the targets in a very good game against a horrible Seattle secondary. Tyler Higbee just kind of landed on him. He runs a good amount of routes, which, once again, that's opportunity. Good spot for Tyler Higbee. And then Eno Benjamin, like I said, pay attention to that as the week goes on. We'll talk more about it on Friday on the final slate breakdown. But James Conner's dealing with rib issues. I think they play it safe this week and hold him out week 6. Eno Benjamin's probably going to get the start, and he's a solid option in the pass game. He's going to get some carries, so I like Eno Benjamin a lot. And then it lands us on the Saints defense at 2-8. That leaves us 200 left over to play with. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. 10 minutes. I told you. In and out. I was able to, really get this first look lineup look sexy as always. We've actually had a great season with the first look lineups. So I'm excited about this week once again, y'all. As always, let me reiterate and remind y'all we've had a great season with the first look lineups, but a lot of times you don't want to just lock in something super early and not mess with it as the week goes on. You want to stay up to date. Greenlightdfs.com. Follow along with what's going on there. Greenlight DFS NFL player prop tool. Props are going to be dropping. I'm going to be releasing them on the NFL Access page as we get amazing props. If I don't post a prop and you see it on the prop tool, go ahead and grab it early before. You know what I'm saying? If I happen to miss it, sometimes the prop tool will catch these props early. As I've said a million times, the NFL Player Prop tool is meant to catch these props before the bumps. So to utilize it, if I'm focused on MLB, you know what I mean, and I miss one of these props coming in with amazing value, make sure you grab it. You have access to it on your own. So you don't have to just play what I put on the NFL Access page, because what I put on the NFL Access page is going to be what the player prop tool loves. Plain and simple. So thank you guys for joining me. Yesterday, we almost got the takedown on MLB. It was fantastic. We also swept Prize Picks. So it was a fantastic day yesterday for MLB. And once again, we got a little 2-game slate we're just going to have fun with today. Try to go for that takedown on this little slate. And then, yeah, man, we got week 6 beginning tomorrow, baby. Good luck, y'all. Tomorrow I'm going to drop the Thursday night showdown video. I'm going to drop that tomorrow morning, and we'll break that game down as well. That's going to be a good one, huh? Oh, man, I'm super excited about that one. Chicago, Washington, right? I think it's Chicago, Washington, right? Let me just remind myself. Yeah, Washington and Chicago, man. Whew, fireworks. I'm excited to break that one down. But anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'm out. Peace.